Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're working on my rock garden for Halong Bay, which should be a ton of fun. I've gotten my island to a point where I think this will be pretty easy, and to give you some background, what I mean is I want all my rocks to spawn here. One has already spawned here, luckily way back in the day before I was even trying to fill this rock garden. And to do that, I'm basically going to have to force them to spawn here by placing either custom paths or regular paths or mannequins everywhere else on the map. So if we take a look at the map right here, you can see that most of my island is paved, and there's even places that don't look paved that are paved because custom paths don't show up. For example, on the right hand side to the right of my airport, that's my red carpet runway, and also they will not spawn in flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place mannequins, and to do that all you do is go to a custom design. I'm actually going to make a new one because if you change a design of a placed mannequin, it'll automatically disappear. So if I do change design, I'm just going to change it so I know that this is like my mannequin design. And then I'm going to say mannequin. Okay. So if I display here on mannequin, this will prevent the nearby areas from spawning. Like all 8 of the nearby areas will not spawn a rock. So you just want to kind of visualize where you already have placed items. So I think if I move this a little, I think if I put it here, this rock will not respawn here. And if you break all your rocks, you can do that by eating a fruit, a pineapple, not a pineapple, a pumpkin, or any food item. Eat it, break the rock, and if you break multiple rocks in a day, one will spawn per day. So I'm going to time travel, obviously, so I can make this video to show you guys, but feel free to do this at your own leisure. I'm looking at a very helpful diagram, which I will insert a picture of for you guys. So rocks will only spawn on diggable paths like dirt, sand is diggable, I believe, and grass. And it will also not spawn on the beach. There are perimeter blockers, so any placed item, rocks will not spawn around it, around the 8 blocks around it, nor will it spawn right next to a river. So there are flowers here right now, but it would not spawn here even if there were not flowers. And it won't spawn behind trees or other tall obstruction blockers. And flowers are only single blockers. So what I mean by that is it can spawn like right here. And another method for this is putting down custom paths. So I actually do have a designated path slot for clear pathing, and the reason I do that is to prevent, for example, these flowers from going out of control. I'm just going to change this for now so I can see where I put the path. I'll make this one blue. Oh, not. So now you can see that I've lined this whole side with clear pathing to stop the flowers from growing. And this will also stop the rock from spawning on this line only. It could still spawn, say, like right here. So I think that is the background of how rocks spawn and what the process is. If you have any questions, do keep watching. Leave me a comment below. I will get back to you. So I need to get some fruit, and I pretty much know where my rocks are. So I'm going to get some fruit, destroy them, fast forward, and see what happens. I have grabbed my fruit. Real quick, the reason why the mannequin method is so easy is, let me display here, mannequin. So now I have a displayed mannequin. So I'm going to have these all over my island to force the rocks to spawn. And when I'm done, I'm just going to go here. I'm going to change the design. Doesn't matter how much you change it. Let's do like orange. Let's do yellow actually. The mannequin will now disappear. See, gone, which makes cleanup super easy. So rocks will not spawn on the edge here. Let me eat. I kind of wish I had 10 turnips right now. because you can eat 10 turnips at once, which make it super convenient if you're breaking a lot of rocks or moving a lot of trees. As you can see, I just broke 3 rocks here because this is one of my most open areas on the map. You can see there's a lot of green, and even to the left it's still green, but that's my custom paths on it. So I really just need to take care of this area, some of my villager yards, and maybe some places in my Japanese area. So what I'm trying to do is make sure every perimeter around here is blocked off. I think that should be it. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward and see where it spawns. So I fast forwarded to the next day, and let's go see if a rock spawned in our garden, and if not, where it did. Yay! Well, that was easy. Okay, now hopefully we just need to do it 4 more times. Once again, it has worked. We now have a new rock that has spawned in our garden. Okay, so for the first time, we have a little hiccup. As you can see, no rock has spawned additionally, so that means it has spawned somewhere else on the island. Do I have the sadness reaction? So our job is to go find it and break it and block off that area that it spawned. I'm thinking let's go check the neighborhood first. Okay, so as you can see, the reason it spawned here is because paths only block their own spot and there was no obstructor right here. So we can just fix this real quick. So this will block all these. And then I think I want to just bring this. So that way this one is blocked, this one's blocked by this one, and let me just place one more here just in case. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it still didn't work. Let's not cry. Let's go find the rock and do the same thing. Wow, so after searching and searching and thinking where could my rock have possibly spawned, we found our culprit. Finally, we have a new rock. 4 down and only 2 to go. And there you have it, people, how to make a rock garden super easily. This took me about an hour in real time. Obviously, I had my island pretty full of paths, so I would recommend if you wanted to do this as your island is more developed, as it makes it a lot easier, but super easy method. Let me make sure I don't have any fruits I'm eating, and you can just go to one place to collect all your resources. Last step would be to change this design and watch all these mannequins disappear. And that's it, you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something from this video, hit the like button. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Let me know if you have a rock garden, what's your experience with it. Follow me on Instagram for pictures of my islands and my villagers, and also follow me on Twitch. I'm starting to live stream more, so if you wanted to be more interactive, I would love to see you on that channel as well.